Hey, hey, hey! It's me again. Yep, she did it. She actually did it. You won't believe what happened this time. After my last appearance on this channel, you know, where I shared my totally legal secrets for learning English fast, I was just chilling, minding my business, living my best life, when suddenly, bam, she showed up again. I mean, literally, she kidnapped me. I don't even know how she found me this time. She goes, "Hey, Mr. Englishman, people liked your last episode. You made them laugh. And some even said they finally studied English without falling asleep. So now I'm back here, in this fancy podcast studio, still unpaid by the way, to talk about something super important. I understand English, but I can't speak. Yeah, that thing, that painful, annoying, soul-crushing struggle that many of you beautiful humans go through. And don't worry, today we're going to dig deep into this problem and fix it. But we're gonna do it my way, with humor, stories, real talk, and no boring textbook stuff. Let me guess, you're watching Netflix, you understand everything, you listen to podcasts, even this weird one. And your brain goes, yeah, I get it. But the moment someone says, "Hey, can you introduce yourself in English?" Your mouth goes, my name is, I am, and your brain suddenly becomes as useful as a potato. Don't panic. You're not broken. You're not dumb. You're not lazy. You're just stuck in what I call the English cage. Let's talk about it. Imagine your brain is like a house. In one room, you have a big comfy sofa where all the English you understand lives. This is the room where you chill with Netflix subtitles. You enjoy music lyrics, you laugh at memes, you feel smart. But speaking, that's in a locked room upstairs. No windows, no lights, just dust and fear. Why is that? Here's why. You've spent years learning English in school, but almost 0% of it was about speaking. You've memorized grammar rules, but never used them in conversation. You understand passively, but speaking is an active skill. It's like understanding how a car works, but not knowing how to drive it. You know the theory, but not the experience. Let's get honest. 1. Fear of making mistakes. You're scared people will laugh. You're scared to sound silly, so you stay silent. 2. You never practiced speaking. Listening to English is great, but it doesn't build your speaking muscles. It's like watching people at the gym and expecting to get fit. Not how it works, my friend. 3. You translate in your head. You think in your language, then try to convert it into English. Too slow. By the time you're ready, you think I was born speaking English like this, with this buttery, smooth voice and ridiculous confidence. Wrong. I once tried to order food in Spanish. I meant to say, "I'm hungry." Instead, I said, "I am a potato." True story. But I kept going. I kept practicing. And you can too. Here's how we fix it. No magic, just real effort. Step 1. Shadowing repeat after native speakers. Copy their rhythm, tone, pauses. It's like karaoke, but smarter. Step 2. Speak out loud. Every day describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. I'm walking to work. I'm crying in the shower because English is hard. Step 3. Record yourself. Yes, it's awkward, but hearing yourself helps you grow. Step 4. Use language exchange apps. Talk to real humans. Make mistakes. Laugh. Learn. Repeat. You have to train your brain to produce English, not just understand it. Here's a daily 10-minute challenge. 2 minutes, describe your room. 2 minutes, talk about your favorite food. 2 minutes, say what you did today. 2 minutes, talk about your dreams. 2 minutes, pretend you're giving advice to your past self. Do this every day. Your brain will adapt. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself like you're a motivational speaker. and speak. I can speak English. My voice matters. I am not a potato. Yes, people may think you're crazy, but crazy people make progress. You don't need a British accent or an American one. You just need to be understood. People love accents. They show you've traveled. You've learned. You've dared. Change your phone language. Think in English. Argue in English, even with yourself. Dream in English. You don't study your first language. You live it. Do the same with Engli. You're not alone in this. Millions understand, but can't speak. But you can be the one who breaks through. Not because you're perfect, but because you're consistent. So from today, speak. Make mistakes. Sound weird? Laugh. Because every single sentence you say brings you one step closer to fluency. Look, let's stop acting like speaking is some magical talent you're born with. It's not. Speaking English is like doing push-ups. The first time, it's awkward. You sweat. Your voice shakes. You make weird faces. But if you do it every day, even for 5 minutes, you get stronger. Your brain builds connections. Your tongue remembers movements. Your confidence goes from to yeah. One mistake I see often. People memorize individual words. Stop doing that. Instead, learn phrases, blocks of natural English. Don't memorize important. Memorize. It's important to remember. Don't memorize delicious. Memorize. This food is absolutely delicious. Perfection is the enemy of progress. If you wait to speak until your grammar is perfect, you'll wait forever. Speak now. Make mistakes. Then fix them. It's like learning to ride a bike. You fall. You bruise your knees. But eventually, you zoom. You watch English content. You nod. You understand. Then you try to speak, and nothing comes out. Why? Because passive understanding doesn't equal fluency. You've trained your ears, but not your mouth. Time to fix that. You don't have to do this alone. Find a partner. Find a tutor. Find a cat. Okay, maybe not a cat, but speak with someone. Even one conversation a week can change your fluency. Let's be honest. If English feels like torture, you'll give up. So make it fun. Watch funny YouTube videos. Play English games. Record silly TikToks. Make fake news reports in English about your life. Laughter makes learning stick, and if you enjoy the journey, you'll go far. And of course, before I escape this studio for the 3rd time, and before Mary shows up again to kidnap me and say, "There's a new podcast waiting for you," I need to remind you of something very important. If you enjoyed this podcast, if you laughed even once, or if you said, "Wow, this guy is literally talking about me," hit that subscribe button. Yes, that tiny little button that looks innocent. But honestly, it's stronger than your morning coffee. And when you click it, I relax. Mary smiles. And your English improves. Well, almost. Don't forget to hit the notification bell too, so every time I get kidnapped and dragged into a new episode, you'll be the first to know. And hey, if you've got a friend who says, "I understand English, but I can't speak it," send them this podcast right now. Save their tongue. Save their future. And maybe next time, Mary will kidnap them instead of me. I love you all. I've been your amazing, slightly kidnapped speaker. And you've been the brilliant listener who finally decided to break the silence and speak up. Until next time, or the next abduction.
Next time, you better bring snacks to the studio. I'm not kidnapping you on an empty stomach again.
Snacks? You didn't even let me bring my shoes this time.
Shoes are optional. Funny podcasts are not.